The perfect place for people who aren't perfect. The perfect place for you and your family.
Well, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to St. James Family Worship, the perfect place for people who aren't. I thank God that you've taken the time to be a part of this devotional review tonight here at St. James. And I hope you've had a wonderful day. And I pray that God has blessed you real good. Today is day 333 of our open door devotional reviews. And today's topic was the problem with procrastinating. The problem with procrastinating. Our key text today came from Proverbs 23, Proverbs 14:23, Proverbs 14:23, and it said, "All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty." All hard work, somebody say hard work, brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Procrastinating wastes opportunities. God gives us opportunities to do things in life. He's blessed us with talents, and he's blessed us with dreams and goals. And I'm sure that you aspire to do some great things. But here is one thing that gets in our way: procrastinating. Because you can have an awesome idea and it can be in reach. But if you begin to procrastinate and say, "I'm going to do it tomorrow," or "it's not the right time." You know, one of the worst things that can happen in your life as it relates to perfectionism or excellence. A lot of people never do things because they feel like, I got to do it in excellence. I got to be perfect at it. If it's worth, Twitter tweet number one, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad. Oh, I hope you got that. I hope you got that. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad. Now, I'm going to finish the sentence in a minute, but that's the Twitter tweet. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad. Because you'll do it bad to start with. But if you continue pressing on, if you go do it bad, you'll get to where you can do it good. So if it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad until you can do it good. But if you sit around and try to wait until perfect conditions happen, if you sit around and try to wait till you get all of the X's and O's and you get all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed, you'll never get anything done. You'll be procrastinating all the rest of your life. Procrastination wastes opportunities. Procrastination hurts other people, because you got to understand, you're not just here on this earth for yourself. God placed you here to be a part of something great. You have a part to play, and someone else has a part to play, and it's just like a puzzle. They can't get the puzzle put together because you won't put your part in. It takes your part and my part and someone else's part. But if you're waiting till your part is crystal, watch this. See, some people want to wait till they're crystal clean to even get involved in the service at church. Well, I'm going to wait to this. I'm going to wait to that. And watch this. You got to understand, it's the Holy Ghost's job to clean them up. Quit waiting for perfect conditions, even in your spiritual life, to get busy doing the work of the Lord. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad. Paul did it bad till he was able to do it good. Matter of fact, he thought he heard God, and he heard God wrong if he did, and he was persecuting the Christians. He was doing the work, but he was doing it in a bad way until he got it right on the road to Damascus. And then he was able to perfect what he was doing. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing bad until you can do it good. Don't procrastinate. Don't sit around and do nothing just because you don't feel like you're able to do it like someone else. Quit gauging yourself on other people. You don't have to line up to other people. God is not going to judge you by the deeds of other people. God's only going to judge you by what he's given you to do. So don't sit around and not do what God has called you to do, waiting to be able to do it in a perfect manner. Our key text said, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Sometimes you'll be around people and what the Bible is alluding to is some people talk a good game. They say all the right things. But you see, talking and saying is not worth a hill of beans if you don't get up and start doing it. You're only here on this earth for a short time. And only what you do for Christ is really going to last. And 100 years from now, all of the things that you think are so important that you got going on, that you can't give God glory and you can't give God praise, 100 years from now, it won't be worth a hill of beans because nobody will remember it because you will be gone. You're only here for a short time, and life is like a vapor. It's here for a minute like a smell and it's gone. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can begin doing today. Procrastinating will keep you from the destiny that God has for your life. Well, God bless you and God keep you is my prayer for you tonight.
The